After the war, I have came up with so many ideas, and only have completed half of them because the other half, well, let's say the ideas keep spawning out of nowhere. But I have not forgotten that Pewdiepie needs to be eliminated. Somehow. I need to do something. The problem is now, it's harder than ever before. Why? Let's type in any channel name. Any channel whatsoever, dude. They have made a terrible mistake. They made it even harder to navigate. YouTube. I say 50% harder. Holy Jesus. Now, scrolling and digging deeper is, again, 50% more difficult. Well, thanks, YouTube. You did a very good job at making my life miserable. How am I gonna dig through all the content and get to the juiciest part of PewDiePie's life, man? Also, I finally have to just move on and cut this part and repaste it, because this is getting ridiculous. So many ideas I have done, technically, and there's still a ridiculous amount to do. Oh my god. I called it recap, but it turned into this box of ideas that I have to do. I'm not gonna explain what those are, but I want to add more ideas. Just because I want to show you how easy it is to generate them. All I have to do is go back and start recapping what I've done in 2022, basically. We literally just scratched 10%, like here. We ended here or something. Okay, Antoine, I might check that. Right? Probably not. Probably just here, I remember. This is scary, man. We could definitely check out MadPat's new channel. JonTron doesn't matter. Scam School. I actually dreamt about this guy. And yet again, it was him promoting Mr. Beast somehow or doing something related. And it's just the weirdest thing because he would never do that. But Mr. Beast is everywhere in my dreams. It's so annoying. Captain Sparkle's definitely worth checking out, because every now and then he comes up with, you know, just talk to the camera video, which is very exciting sometimes. He's the only one that does it, okay? You must understand. Jack's Films actually is on the list already. I don't know if I want to check this card game anymore. Well, you know, it doesn't have Borklers, so it's fantastic. CinemaSins cancelled. Math cancelled. This is lame. Done that. Cancelled. Watched everything. I don't wanna. Yeah, that. Not everything is usable here. So hopefully we go through this like butter and it's not gonna be that difficult. But, I don't know. Maybe we can get to here and just generate like 10 ideas. Please. Please, Jesus. I don't want more. I already have enough. And this is probably good enough for like 2 months. I'm sorry. Because sometimes I just wake up and it's like, oh, let's do this thing. And as you already know, it's a terrible introduction to what I'm about to do because I am digging in PewDiePie's mountain graveyard now. Essentially, if you make too many videos, it's now a graveyard. Especially if people have kind of watched your stuff and there's no real value in digging and getting to know you anymore. So, why should I dig, right? Well, it's a battle, alright? It's a content battle. Is still PewDiePie can still beat one of my Powerpuff Girls He has defeated Selena. But it's time to bring out another big gun and see if he can defeat that one too. I feel like I'm prepared to actually put Pewdiepie on a much more difficult pathway to victory. Because there's one feature that I now had for a long time, but it's a very simple feature. So let's spawn these guys for the ultimate battle. Very simple stuff. But the most amazing feature is this. The hearts. The health system, boys. If Pewdiepie runs out of hearts and starts taking damage, starts suffocating, because he's such a loser and all he can do is review memes or something. And if I get bored, you know, that stuff. We'll see. I think boredom is a pretty good metric in this case. Alright, who's gonna make me the most bored? Alright, bored. Let's see, Pewds. Don't burn yourself too fast. So, does the battle begin now? Or is there more introduction in this? Honestly, not much, but you have to understand, well, PewDiePie's kind of figured out he's an asshole. He won! I did not expect that. I thought he's just gonna, you know, fall like a... I don't know. Like a sandwich to the floor, and I won't want to eat it anymore. I'm just like, oh, now it's trash. I mean, I can make another sandwich anytime. But no. He has way too much content, and evaluating that much content ends up being just insanity. As long as it's good enough. But if it actually incriminates him and makes me pissed off, it's no longer good enough anymore. In Selena's case, Disney is a very clean experience, alright? It's not gonna piss me off. It's just gonna throw in a, you know, weird magical place, but it's, you know, maybe for a younger audience. Maybe I'll get used to it a little bit too fast. And nothing can beat Victorious anyways, so I will be a little bit bored, but I would never be, like, offended or anything, I imagine. So Selena could just take revenge on her own, but it's way more spicy to switch things up, and, instead of just trying again. You know, that's what I always do. Especially when Taylor and Selena are kind of very good. The best of friends in the whole world you will ever see, basically. Or at least, well, prove me wrong, because I have not seen a better example of friendship ever. You know, two hot girls like each other and hate Justin Bieber at the same time. Fuck yeah, bro. What? There's no better friendship than that. Hating on Justin Bieber is supposed to make you a lot of friends, but when those friendships actually last, that is fantastic, bro. This unbeatable friendship. Also, he's still fucking purple, that little shit. He's still better than Pewdiepie. I'm sorry, guys. It's all Selena's fault for everything, technically. And I don't know how to unbond them, alright? Bonds are forever. As long as she doesn't make them stronger, I'll be fine, I guess. I'll have a will to live. But there's gonna be Justin Bieber in the corner, doing something. So if you try to understand what Taylor Swift is about, while Selena hangs out with random girls, Taylor is actually creating, well, bonds as well. Instead of focusing on Justin Bieber, she's just kind of spreading all over the place, which is a ridiculously powerful move in my book. Ridiculously powerful. 1% of Taylor Swift bond. Literally the first bond anyone can ever receive. And already, they owe Taylor Swift $150 or $134 But at some point it's going to be 150, or even like 300 at some point. So, yeah, 1%. And Taylor already owns your soul, potentially. And, many girls have fallen for this trick. So we're gonna have a lot of fuel that we will consume. But PewDiePie also has a secret weapon, which is called someone I fucking hate, Cinnamon Toastkin. I'm sorry, I think I mixed up two names. I don't know if that's fuel. It's nightmare fuel, if anything. I think Cinnamon Toastkin is a channel I want to stay away from. So basically, PewDiePie has no friends, because every single person that surrounds him is kind of crap that I don't want to touch. So unless I think otherwise, and Cinnamon Toastkin is the more entertaining person in the room, I will not touch his channel. Every single time I touch him, he's just kind of dead inside person who doesn't even know what the fuck is going on, but he's still commenting on those subjects by reacting to other people's videos. So it's like, wow. Wow, that's desperation for content right there. I mean, how did he made it to PewDiePie? Is PewDiePie a black hole for shitty people? I don't know, but it's not gonna save him. Alright, that one is not gonna save him. The only thing that can save him is the fact that I can buy Marcia anytime, so no problem. Probably can't save him either. Alright? No, marriage doesn't work in my book. Marriage is actually a pretty weak move. You know, now 50-50. So Marcia has as much power as PewDiePie, technically. I don't know. Is that how marriage works? Or PewDiePie is in debt now because of her? I don't know. But Marcia is not going to help. She doesn't even have a YouTube channel anymore, technically. So, congratulations, PewDiePie. You screw that one up, too. Alright? It didn't work out. So, literally, PewDiePie has zero defense structure. There's zero defense around him. And Taylor has all the fuel in the universe to destroy or compete for a very, 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 very long time. Let the battle begin, boys. Introduction has been complete. I hope you guys are excited. 2 hours? Is that good enough for me to defeat PewDiePie? Probably not. Probably this is a few episodes, because it will take a few days, you know. But, let's see what happens. I don't care. Maybe I can squeeze 2 days experience into one video. I don't care, bro. Whatever happens, happens. I just need to make it happen. I already have a thumbnail. So the thing you've seen, I've made it many times, days ago, many weeks ago even. And it should be somewhere around, you can see, I have to dig very deep. Right here, before the blackout. Just you wait, man. The revenge is coming, my friends. Let's see who wins. Or will I have to send another Powerpuff Girl on her own to test her abilities? But we'll have to, you know, update the game even further. The influence tracker, somehow. We have to juice it up with new features. And I think I'm running out of that shit. The only new feature I can come up with is, again, adding the something and something. It makes no sense, alright? I think it's literally the last feature, and it might save the day at this point. But because PewDiePie will burn, he will become faster and stronger while he burns. It's actually quite dangerous to burn him straight away. So I'll just, you know, just like last time actually, I will collect boredom, but not touch PewDiePie until the end of the game. The end game, as Taylor Swift already has a song about it, so I think we're prepared. I think we're well prepared for this one. Let the battle begin, boys. Yeah, I'm so pissed off on YouTube that I probably need to start looking for every single extension ever created on YouTube or for this website. Because literally everything helps now. Everything helps me operate this nonsense. I even have something like, let me show you guys. I already forgot how to activate it, but I have this. I can hide YouTube's little UI system, because it gets in the way of making pictures, man. It still doesn't hide this thing that shows up, but it's a very small segment of the video. But this always gets in the way, and look how it darkens half of the screen. It darkens the screen for some reason. Like, are you serious, bro? What's the point of that one? Also, it seamlessly licks your asshole. Yeah, but I didn't ask for that. You said you didn't ask for that? Shut the fuck up, man, YouTube. It's such a stupid design in that way. Oh, it just blends in. It makes the video darker, though. It's not... It's fake now. The video is fake. It has a layer on top of it. Okay. Alright, let's begin, boys. Obviously, we're gonna be bouncing around now. 1 hour each. Let's, no, half an hour. How about that? So, we need a timer for that. Taylor gets half an hour. Well, 1,500 seconds is normally what I give. At some point, I probably want to even evaluate certain things. I might even discover some Taylor's music I didn't heard before. It's only basically music, but Taylor has been around other places, but it's just music and Bonds. But Bonds now, another thing that technically is kind of semi-new feature, because now I have visited Griffin Empire of all the girls that he has highlighted, you know. So technically it was the first time I've really evaluated Bonds without creating new people. Someone like Lorde probably will not be created unless she has a very extensive career in music, but, you know. Good friends, they say. You have to pay for friendship these days. Especially when we are on a mission, you know, to save the world from retired YouTubers and stuff. I also have to add vibes, because it's not like they're gonna share this button right here. The reason why not is, well, 5 points of vibes is gonna be 1 point of getting bored. I don't want PewDiePie to get hurt too fast. Alright? And, technically it's just like a semi-evaluation. I don't care. I'm just like gonna be tripping on music, alright? Because this is probably some weird trippy thing is gonna happen. Again, now we know that we have to dig really, really deep. We're kind of prepared for everything. So we're prepared for a trip, after all, anyways. Alright. Let's shake it off of whatever that's supposed to... We'll figure out as we go, obviously. By the way, thanks for that. What the fuck is happening? Who's doing that? Someone is doing that at this point. 920? How? Is someone getting addicted to my videos? Is someone doing research? Illegal. Alright. I know I'm supposed to celebrate this, and I probably should. So, wow, this is fucked up, man. I already, like, sent notification that it was 800, but apparently it's more. 67%. Okay. Now I'm not happy anymore, because it hurts. It's a spike. Without a spike. Meaning that someone is spying on me before I go to war. Or inspiring, in spiking me to go to war. We'll never know, guys. How about we switch this out for fuel? And if we get enough fuel, we can ask for fuel of those other girls. And like additional song at the same time from them. Which will not take the timer? It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Yeah, it will not take the timer. It's gonna be bonus. Bonus meme. I have one too, man. Let's say 10 fuel is bonus. Who is this? Oh, yeah. That's one of the bonds, yeah. See what I'm talking about? Bonds, like, she has her team, kind of. Another strong one is Highly. I don't know if... Zendaya, really? Some of them I don't believe in, but it's just the idea that matters in this case.
And you...
Is that Paramore as well? Hayley Williams. But still, is it Paramore? Yup. Damn, bro, that's some crazy shit.
Phone right now.
'Cause she's dead, guys. Her time's up, though. But she has the bonus meme! Let's use that one, too. The way fuel works is she doesn't get direct points, but she gets the fuel points. Let's start with Selena, the most obvious one. And we're just gonna rotate slowly. I think Selena can get, like, 3 songs out of it. They're bonded, like, 5%. Maybe 5 songs. $123, and now all of it goes to fuel. What? Just 16 plus 16, man? That is evil, man. It's still something. It's still a bonus. God damn it. Just in case you're wondering, I've watched, again, a lot of videos here. And at some point I started skipping every 16 video I would watch. But now I don't know if we can skip. I'm not exactly sure what my strategy is gonna be, but the board points also will allow me to skip videos. But I have to use the points then. But at the same time, it's gonna be confusing, so I'll try to set up my mind how it's gonna work exactly. But if, like, videos are, like, ridiculously boring, there's, like, certain boring concepts that show up. For example, reacting to Jubilee is probably not as boring, because, well, Jubilee is a pretty good channel. But he's kind of just stealing the shit, in a way. Just, like, reacting to Dr. Phil. Watching him react to memes is completely boring. So potentially, stuff like that I can just skip. We'll see. We're starting fresh yet again. And I will try to do it as fairly as possible. But, we'll see. We're gonna upgrade our strategy as we go.
If Dream admitted to cheating, so I had that, my bad, and this whole thing could have been completely avoided. It's not as bad as the other ones, but it definitely was the biggest cheating thing, probably. It's worth.
By the way, with the Dream thing, Yes, it's a big wave of nonsense because it went viral. Normally, just like, well, let's not count that one and allow Dream to still make speedruns and all that stuff and not make it into too big of a drama. If something is very, very unlikely to happen, like a fucking lightning strikes your computer and somehow you make a speedrun, you make a successful speedrun, it should be disqualified. Speedruns should not consist that much luck overall in the first place, but if it does consist luck, you're not supposed to get lucky, unfortunately. It's not supposed to be a part of the speedrun. Otherwise, you're just disqualified. I'm surprised that speedruns don't actually work that way right now, but Pewdiepie has something else to say.
Worth a mention. I just find it interesting. It just takes out all the fun in the game. How badly do you want people to think you're good? I don't get it.
Well, I'm sure it was fun scamming people and baiting in that other game you played when you were young. I still remember the bait and switch tactic that he used and he bragged about, of how easy it is to kind of scam people. Sometimes you just fall into evil's hands and you believe that you have the power because you have the privilege to use your ignorance, basically. If you're filled with ignorance and you don't care about other people and you don't care about your own career, cheating is actually completely fair in the lowest ranks of people. But to see like big people like Dream cheat is something else. We're like, now what the fuck is going on, right? What is happening? But luckily Dream was not known for his speedruns, alright? He's known as a speedrunner that's running away from problems, but that's kind of ironically reinforced instead of, destroyed as his reputation. No, it's like, well, he's still running from troubles after doing a speedrun. Like, that's Dream right there. Anyways, that, was a very interesting video. I was minus bored, actually. Negative boredom, I felt. Also, I will give Pewdiepie a little bit more time, because I'm not actively clicking on his stuff. I think he deserves more, basically, but I don't think he will ever get help from anyone else, and that's probably gonna compromise him quite a bit. Let's see. Next video.
Water with
I should go back to the good old days of cringe, because it makes no sense to talk about boredom. I believe. But like, Pewdiepie touches very cringy content all the time, and you're gonna get overloaded with cringe faster than boredom. Even like the cheating stuff is kind of in a cringy territory of like, why would people do this? And why would people do this is the theme forever and ever of cringe. Why would he live in jacuzzi? Because he's stupid, but look how stupid he is. It's so funny. Let's look in the past how stupid people lived their whole life, and, well, we got to suck off that, because now we live on top of their graves. So, but at least Pewdiepie is giving points for the past. Alright, look how many points the past has. In modern society, you think it has 2 points?
Actually, I would rather just die. You know what? No one gets a point.
Yeah, but you get a point, a cringe point, for rather dying, I guess.
And I have
I actually like this meme quite a bit. I mean, there's literally no females, technically. So they crafted one out of iron and it fucking works. It's crazy. I love this meme. It's my life. It's how my life looks like, dude. I'm Augie, and I craft females for myself with iron, so the meme works.
Good for your health.
I was thinking about one particular thing. You must understand, internet is ruled by Americans technically, and just English-speaking countries in general. And Pewdiepie comes in, as well as Notch, Mark Person or whatever. And they squeeze themselves in very, very early on. Well, Pewdiepie takes over YouTube and Notch takes over gaming, basically. Sweden wins. How does that work? Did Sweden was brewing this whole time, waiting for an opportunity to take over the internet? I don't know, man. But it happened. They gotta go now, though. You guys gotta go. Minecraft not working out anymore, so let's go. Out of here. Also, let's not forget the ultimate anti-cringe moment is when Sweden seemingly lives in the future and doesn't give a fuck about COVID, didn't do the lockdown, was way better off without it. Like, I don't know, man. Is Sweden some alien universe thing? Trying to take over the world? It feels like investigation is required, because it makes no fucking sense anymore. But, yeah.
Partway round and turning and going the other way. And in order to do that, the two things have to pass through one another, the pen and the window. You know it's not possible.
Yeah, this is too much for me as well. What?
You know it can't happen.
It's
Yet as
impossible.
You look at it, you see them going through.
Apparently music videos are 3 times more powerful in terms of influence. I still have battle points left for Taylor. But that's cool. Except Pewdiepie is less cringy than I thought. Than the last time I checked. I don't know what's going on. There must be a glitch in the Matrix, man. I gotta have you, dude. Well, there's one person we passed through. Yes, she's dancing like 33, and this is the rewind song, technically. I want to finish this one, and then we get the bonus meme.
I don't know if you know who you are until you lose who you are.
What's that key about? Well, there's a reference you wouldn't actually see. I don't want to live forever. You wouldn't know what the fuck reference that is. Of course. Jewel made a song cover on this one. That's the ref, and it's actually better than the original. So that's that. And only 15, but because I don't want to take away the 100 that she earned. There's still a significant difference, like 70%. But again, that's Taylor's turn over. I used like 6 songs to get there. Each time, each round. But last round, it took Pewdiepie just 7 videos. And no cringe. It's still kind of entertaining. And that's scary, man. It's like, I thought I had a weapon. I thought I was prepared for this shit. So now we're down to 500 million, dude. right here. I have a secret weapon. This is very good. You know what the secret weapon is? Think about it this way, alright? PewDiePie was fighting Mr. Beast, but didn't actually react to it. Why he didn't react to it? Because, his diss track to Cocomelon didn't work out, was removed by YouTube because of harassment policies. Pretty crazy stuff. I mean, he went probably even harder in this case, and is attacking literally children's channel. You're not supposed to do that, even though YouTube... PewDiePie should have attacked YouTube to begin with, but he made another very crucial enemy called TS. Not Taylor Swift, T-Series. Which is very, very funny why it's also a TS. And Taylor Swift definitely gonna buy that one in order to win. We might have a chance after all. So, every single round, T-Series is gonna add another bonus meme. And we might even find more enemies of PewDiePie. Just, you know. But this one is, like, very, very obvious. Also cringe because PewDiePie didn't care about fighting Mr. Beast for some reason. For fuck's sake, man. Don't let him win that easily. It's cringe. Alright, PewDiePie. How long will it take you to get this thing down to 0? How many videos this time? That is the question, because, you know, we need to check our speed. And find cringe. More and more cringe. Accelerate that one. It's the only way to win, man.
Next time you...
So yeah, again, I watched this whole thing.
How's it going?
And PewDiePie's just drawn to, like, ugly shit and weird shit. Rainbows... Yeah, it's the best you're gonna get in this video. Then you have war decoys into weirdly shaped trees, into blood in Antarctica. Bloody water, but it's red water, but that looks like blood. Then fireworks at daytime, kind of waste of everything, but fireworks in general are kind of shit, but it's still kind of cool, you know, to see it. So there's some cool stuff, but there's some weird stuff, but the weirdest stuff sometimes is his reaction. His weird reaction, like to owl reaction.
An isolated incident. When the
Stop.
babies take a nap on a branch, they cling firmly to it with their claws so that they don't
No.
accidentally fall, and then they lie down on their stomachs.
I don't like this.
I don't like this. Look, they just lie on their stomachs. It kind of looks pretty cute to me. I mean, I don't lie on the stomach, but like whatever, dude. That's a superpower right there. It's definitely a flex on humanity.
Stop it, Alice. Stop it, Alice.
Stop
done with
it!
you. You're done. You're done.
What
now.
is wrong? What? Come on, bro. Sometimes his reaction just ruins the thing, right? So, very interesting. In this case, I'm like, okay, now we're looking at an ugly thing. We don't need this, alright? We don't need to look at ugly things unless you find a reason. Otherwise, don't fucking ruin and feed me nightmares. Don't ruin my day and feed me nightmares. I don't need this shit, bro. I don't need a hospital environment. See, that's the actual cringe that he's implying onto people in general. That PewDiePie has been fucking spreading around as a disease. Straight up see something abnormal on the internet, is like, that's my content right there. I'm gonna steal it, put it in my mouth, make a comment about it, look at it, pretend that it's very entertaining. Damn, millions of people gonna see it. What a pie is that, you know? What a pie for everyone.
To not be afraid of cockroaches. I don't think I need to be taught that. Another one.
I don't think I like this, but I will keep watching the whole thing. Because I'm sure I'm gonna solve a problem. Here's how you solve a problem. Down and to the right. What happens? Boop. Tab is closed. Gamer
New
browser,
favorite
guys.
TikTok.
English.
He literally just watches a random TikTok. Doesn't even show the TikTok.
It's funny, but it just makes me feel like such an asshole. Like TikTok has decided you like this, you like bad female cover. Like, no, I didn't ask for it, but yes, I like it.
He never taught.
But are we just watching like random TikToks alongside with Pewdiepie? At least this is just 10 videos of this. But this, he literally like reacted to a puppy and it's like, oh, that's what TikTok is recommending me. That is... I guess TikTok saved PewDiePie's career, and that's pretty cool. But not his lack of cringe. There's plenty of that one. Or, well, you get the idea. It's too much cringe, need to be solved, and TikTok is not helping with that thing. So I think we can collectively agree that I'm not supposed to watch any of this stuff. He's literally just sitting back watching random TikTok. I'm not... I can do that myself. Thank you very... Or I can do it with Sniper Wolf. You know, so I would rather do that one.
My name is leading people on, I guess.
The funniest thing is that I'm not sure when this feature showed up, but you see the spike. You know what's going on here, right? PewDiePie has a sponsorship. We want to skip that. But that's the funny thing. It's like, oh, you're going to use ad blocker. Well, we're going to use this sponsorship blocker. Eat it. Equal rights. YouTube has struck back successfully. Well done, YouTube. Saved my ass, for sure. I am realizing I do have another secret weapon. What is that? Let me show you guys. Does that seem familiar? The T-Stone? How about now? It's perfect time to ignore PewDiePie, but I don't know about this one. This one is a little bit rude. But if I'll get bored, I might have no choice. Maybe if we like spend 30 points of cringe, I'll start just playing Hearthstone in the background while I watch PewDiePie, meaning that PewDiePie is gonna get twice as less points. And that's pretty significant, because technically it's exponential growth. And again, cutting something by 50% cuts it a little bit deeper.
Because he got to pull out his little ring.
God damn it, Jubilee is shit with the rules. Like, what is the point of not waiting until there's just 2 people? I know it's like greed, like, you gotta be in the group and split the money. But then, yeah, sure. But then with 2 people, there's like the highest chance to actually win. And otherwise, just 1 person takes away the money, so it's way worse than 2 splitting. But the problem is, they actually get rewarded for voting people out, as many people out, when... So there's double incentive to just leave 2 people. Not only it's greater chances to win, but you get more money in the end. So like, What is the incentive to ever stop? I mean, you can't possibly infiltrate two people. Two people that know for sure. They have figured out, man. That you're the mole, base. It's so stupid, man. If your game breaks that easily, man, like, you need to double check you're having problems. And this is like 19th episode. There's probably 100 there. And it makes no fucking sense. The way it's structured. But somehow people didn't figure that out. So, congrats, I guess.
Magician. Here's my...
It was kind of okay. Not cringe. But you must also understand... I'm squeezing really hard for anything that happens that's somewhat mildly entertaining. I'm probably giving way too much credit for their commentary and stuff. We'll see. I definitely will not watch Minecraft content. I'm not even touching that shit. I'm not. It's pointless. Alright? I could get cringe points out of that. But, I'm not desperate, alright? There's no information about this besides like, oh, 40 million he has as, the most subscribed for a long time, dude. 40 million? Everyone's talking about, oh, Mr. Beast is gonna be a billionaire. But what tripped me over is just this fucking shit, man.
Aw, man. I'm waiting early in the morning for that merch drop. Oh, I swear I'm not addicted, but I can't stop. In case you got amnesia, man, I caught that new stuff. I got my Suka Blatt merch, but that's not enough. I bought 13 sweatshirts, now they're out of stock. I am getting...
That's an interesting hole to dig, basically, and just dump Pewdiepie in it. I mean, every single video eventually just kind of turns into greed mode. And in general, this is where the downfall of YouTube actually is. So that not only the big YouTubers are big and they suck in attention like black holes, they're just unavoidable entities, they still remain greedy. You know, subscribe, like, and all that shit. It never goes away. There's plenty of merch. There's never really a limit for their greed to ever like, oh, I'm gonna stop now. I have enough money. You know, I'm gonna stop asking. I'm gonna stop branding myself onto everything and selling shit, man. But nah. Oh, it's kind of like having a gun to your head at this point. PewDiePie's head, you know, he creates all these brands and he can't fucking stop, or it would kill a lot of businesses, guys. Yeah, predatory fucking businesses. You're not killing it yourself. I'll do it for you, my friend. No problem. But, not sure how to treat greed just yet. I just know that, he definitely is into that shit. Let's watch the whole thing.
I got big schemes of being on the big screen, so time to buy the big memes, yeah. Buy all day.
Oh. Is it stopped talking about merch?
Bet you aren't in-floor gang. Bet you don't have big brain.
Hey.
You don't even own a single tambourine. Yeah,
you should have gone with tambourine. It rhymes, but alright.
I think I'd have everything. No, I want more. But you have every single thing that you No, I want more, cause I got shirts. I got hoodies. I got G Fuel.
Bruh.
I got headphones. I got the
It's insane, dude. you must understand, like, it's way worse than porn. People try and trash porn, but buying little shitty things that make you happy in the moment, little toys as an adult, little fucking stickery things, t-shirts, merch, it's cancer, bro. You're just swearing cancer and just publicly displaying your own fucking cancer. You're not supposed to gravel and fucking worship entities like this shit. Just because they make YouTube videos for everyone. You're not special, bro. You're not a part of an army. I could knock you out with words. That's what I do on fucking YouTube. I actually flex real power and influence. This is shit, bro. This is just a bunch of content vomit that people just submitted as, well, it's a part of our society now. That's what I'm drilling through this shit. Alright? I'm looking for cringe with my eyes wide open, and I am getting angrier as we go. And I have a secret weapon number 3. As YouTube CEO, I have a superpower where when I punch a person, they lose subscribers. So beware. Beware, PewDiePie. Sometimes asking for subscribers is gonna result in negative subscribers. Weirdly enough, I have that power. How does that work? You will never know, guys. I just asked for it. It's the only superpower I need as a YouTube CEO to rule YouTube. To scare the shit out of people. That they might lose subscribers if they make me angry and upset. If they just flex immorality left and right. Ain't gonna fucking happen, bro. So let's add this big boy. And bump it whenever I want. As you can see, I'm a little bit tired. Punching is pretty hard. Funny thing is, maybe he has predicted that it's gonna happen. But a little bit too early.
Where do you think you're going, PewDiePie?
I didn't think you would show your face again. Not after last time.
I have been training since then, and I have become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
He gets defeated, but, again, too early. Too early, boys.
I wouldn't have changed a thing. Oh wait, that's what I would change. Now it's perfect.
Why? Why, though? What are you doing, bro? And the results are in. This time we have eliminated 14 videos, which is double, but still not good enough. Let's go to round 3. Hopefully we can reach even greater speeds. Here's a little bit of a story for round 3. So, you know, we're dealing with a narcissist and a psychopath personalities to make it a little bit flashier. But does that make Taylor Swift bad? Because her story is quite different from PewDiePie. Slowly, you might see me, like, disrespecting PewDiePie more and more, but the main thing is, like, it seems like he loves, first of all, laughing at other people's pain, because you can't possibly relate to that, right? You can't possibly understand that. And it's just pure confusion and cringe at some point. But we're gonna get to that at some point. The funny part with Taylor, despite being a narcissist in America is pretty difficult. So what I'm finding is that Taylor has been fed of what to do. As a narcissist, you're always asking people, what do I do to make the greatest impact to society? You always ask, what do I do? It's almost like a self-slavery mentality. But it's like, well, you have to solve problems. So, like, Earth people would give advice. I call them anarchists at this point. Advice on what to do, how to solve problems, and the narcissists kind of just go to action in that sense. Just do what is told. They're completely fine with that, as long as they're gonna get rewarded for that. All right, as long as they get a great profit. That's where narcissism and then capitalism becomes crazy, toxic, when it's just you solved a problem and now it gives you infinite amount of profit as long as you just keep solving the same problem. You might even create the same problem to be solved, and then you get even more profits. For example, like, we don't know where inflation comes from. Inflation could just be a problem that has been caused out of thin air, and it gives even more profits for the capitalist establishment. We don't know. And it's pretty creepy, but we don't know. We have to fight back by, first of all, understanding if it's a problem or not. But the funny thing with Taylor is, despite being a narcissist and doing what people tell her to do, she actually starting to pick up psychopathic symbolism, basically. The snake deleting off her Instagram, pictures for the most part. This is what psychopaths do. And I even got tricked by that idea. The first time I looked at Taylor, I thought, like, oh, she's smiling a little bit too much, perhaps. Like, she seems like a psychopath personality, like a win person. I completely got tricked. I got tricked. Like, she did her job so well of tricking most people that she may or may not be more of a psychopath. That, it's weird. It's very clear-cut to me right now, after analyzing properly and learning. But it seems like it's almost like Taylor has been trained for self-defense in case, Americans don't like her or something, to have these psychopathic tools. Very interesting stuff. And I think it's respectable. I respect her in every single way, because I'm now a stan. But it's more than a stan. I understand her so well. I want to bond as well. I want that $130, man. I want it. I'm okay with that. Regardless how many problems comes my way because of that. Alright? Because I definitely lack problems in my life. It's getting boring, more and more boring. The faster I run, as long as there's nothing to bump into, it's like, well, I guess I own everything, but now it's still boring because nobody cares. Everyone just wants to stab me in the back and just get nothing out of it, because I own everything, but I can't give anything, which is really annoying, dude. But makes me safe. I want to be safe. So it's a very complicated problem that I'm in. But, that's why I'm attracted to celebrities. They have a lot of problems. Sounds pretty juicy to me. Give that to me. And also join the YouTube creator group. Like a normal person. That's it. That's all I want. So let's go to round 3. But I have mentioned that Taylor has deleted a lot of her Instagram photos. I don't know if that has been archived, if I can find it. It's very important because Instagram can definitely reward quite a bit. If you link up, if you make bonds. She has 26, but you can get so much more. So this could be useful, but not that much. But if Taylor bonds with Instagram, however, we can burn that shit. Alright? At least like 20% of that. Definitely burnable for this occasion. Now that makes a difference for sure. Yeah, this is since 2011. How much has been archived? Some kind of archive, kind of? What? Instagram, stop it. 2016, so since the thing? Or everything? Because this is like new. No? Oh, okay. Well, good enough for me, I guess. Ish. But not... Is it, though? I want to check her actual profile. This is the last thing archived? Did she do it on 2017? Probably. Probably. Pretty much. That is the idea. Alright. Yeah, we all know vampires not shown in mirrors, but... Oh no, I'm struggling to see myself in a mirror. Yeah. Another trick. Very funny, Taylor. Whoever did this to you, that is... Stupid Sheeran as well, man. There's a lot more cameos I need to do. I need to do 2 apiece. But I'm not collecting fuel, man. And my brain is not working anymore. What do I do, man? There's so many bonds, bro. Do you see what I see, dude? Do you have my eyes? American. American, boys. It hurts, man. Also, it's in the blue ribbon and shit like that. Again, I actually love this. You think it's about pride and stuff? But she knows definitions better than anyone else, probably. She probably fucking lives and breathes for definitions and never really said anything, triggering in the music video. Could have depicted something weird, but nobody cares about that. What I care... This is interesting, right? I hate the pride movement thing, because it's technically hijacking what pride is supposed to be about. But Taylor kind of understands what pride is about. Pride is about being a human being and being treated equally. And forcing the surge of pride in actually, like, boosting your ego if you're not treated equally. You have to get upset, you have to be emotional, you have to get angry, but you have to know exactly what you want and make sure that your treat is not being treated with shit and thrown into prison. You know, that sometimes is a treat. Some people actually deserve or ask for, and you gotta be careful with that. This perfect. Alright, I love this shit. She knows me. She knows how to present spicy stuff without offending Americans. But at the same time, you know, every single word I say, time is running out in that sense. But because of me. You know, just like me back, Taylor, please. Let's grab one of those gold things. Oh, it's just love me like you do. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is probably going to be the hottest day for a reason. We're digging into underground. And we're not going to stop here, are we? Piece by piece. Now, the idea is to dig as far as we have to until we realize how fast we're digging, technically. and how many resources we have in total. It's just another calculation. I done it in the last episode. I've battled PewDiePie, and I realized, well, I didn't really fully calculate everything. I just realized I lost. And, yeah, probably I couldn't even dig, like, 1 or 2 years of content. Even with everything Selena thrown at him, it's still pretty crazy stuff. And I feel like a loser already, not gonna lie. 21 videos, this fucking 3 weeks. And we probably went through, like, you know, the biggest songs and everything. One of the most craziest packages of content. So, 18 songs, the biggest songs. But technically, you know, the only question is how many we have in total, right? And then the bonds, can they save us at all? And, do I have more secret weapons? Hopefully. Now we're at 300 million territory, which is still legit. The moment we hit like 10 million, I'll be concerned. It's quite normal for PewDiePie to get like 5-6 million views. So that's very scary to me. Of how ridiculously popular he is. Just to get the clicks, man. It's hard enough, man. Wait, Instagram just recently hit, I guess. Maybe not. Did it? What? Come on, man. We definitely missed that one. Shit. And it's all because of Taylor, man. Well, she gets to post one more pic. You've heard this before, right? But have you heard this? To kill the king upon his throne, guys. Yeah. So I had slept for like 10 hours. That is very unusual. I slept for like 7.5 and then I slept again immediately. That's so weird. Wait. I can search. Shit. Nope. Can't do that one again. I'm stupid. Discarded, yeah. So, yeah, you can see, like, this is 7.5 hours, this is 2 hours. Disturbing, bro. And all the heat disappeared, so we reached 880, and all of it is gone because 10 hours is a lot, bro. It's a lot. I have been knocked out, apparently. With no hopes and dreams anymore. And I had to dream about school a little bit. But a weird kind of school, I'm not gonna lie. Like someone actually, a teacher tried to scam me or something, or turn into evil. And it's like, wow, that's some spicy meatballs, man. That's what I want. The school to deteriorate and into just teachers interacting with me. That's not school anymore. Anyways, did we just stab PewDiePie in the face, accidentally? Cause, yeah, we did, but it's not gonna count towards video counts necessarily, cause we literally nerfed PewDiePie so badly, it's insane, bro. He has no chance to remove this score easily anymore. I'm sorry, bro. Should we count? We probably should count, because, like, who fucking cares, right? We nerf him for a reason. You wouldn't... I wouldn't watch PewDiePie on my free time. I'm just saying. So, Nerf is confirmed. You get to start the day, my friend. I'm so sorry.
This channel has done nothing but regress. I mean, evolve, but backwards for a long time. Felix and his...
Yeah. Yeah, if things just gonna go to cringe, I probably have to cancel Levi series, and I did that previously. It's absolute garbage to look at. There's nothing to it, man. But I'll make it through the whole thing. Why not? I'm cool like that, guys.
Quick maths, Felix.
I am literally like he got sucked into a black hole of poop in the shower, dude. Oh, I shared a story, and now it's memes everywhere, and everyone's memeing about this thing. And making an era out of it. Like, this probably lasted an entire month, if not longer. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I would want to live in a state like this. How can you even afford making a mistake like that? How did you not get cancelled in the shower of cancellation? I don't want to show anything the meme related. If you caught what I'm talking about, congratulations. In the previous video, I said exactly the same thing.
She got terrified last night because there was not any of this. Too many horror games have ruined me.
They ruined you?
I remember telling Marcy the other day, I'm like, I never get scared anymore. And she's like, bitch, you got...
See, I told you. But I think he knew what he was doing. He ruined himself. I actually skipped the UFO video, but the ghost one with Ken, pretty awkward to watch, but it's still ridiculously entertaining. I wouldn't watch any more ghost stuff though. I don't think I would see anything new. It's just I guess PewDiePie's reaction and storytelling, because like he's like, oh, I found this thing with Marcia and threw it away, and Marcia got very upset about me because it was an unidentified object. We could make a video about it, probably. Yeah, I don't know, bro. So I actually liked the video. Even though I'm doing chores right now.
Try not to satisfy challenge. Sive, hit him up with the most...
Yeah, but I was satisfied this video. I'm probably not gonna be satisfied this one. Something happened to my... What the fuck? Why is it so laggy? Pinterest is just crashing, bro. It feels like I have been blocked from Pinterest, but this is so much... Oh my god, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Are you kidding me? Pinterest is piece of shit, man. Taylor has a lot of percentage on Pinterest, basically. A lot of bonds. So if I just scroll around... Where's the goddamn thing? 18%. That is insane! Almost 19%. That is crazy, bro. It means that every 5 points Pinterest gets, Taylor gets 1 point. So I could actually, instead of playing Hearthstone, I could look into, Pinterest. While I listen to Pewds. But the moment you redirect your attention from Pewds and put him in the background, you can't understand shit, bro. Unless it's him with Ken or something. If he's just reviewing memes, you won't understand shit, man, in the background. It's just gonna be nonsense, man. But it works for me. Still gonna collect cringe that way. God damn it. I can never get to the cringe level that I want. But there's one more secret weapon. I can help Pewdiepie stab himself by watching Cinnamon. Yep. It's the only way. Just like I can spend 10 points of fuel, PewDiePie is gonna spend 10 points of cringe. For every Cinnamon video. In case he has more than like 15 negative cringe. Because technically I am skipping the videos that I would not enjoy anyways. So potentially I will never get to the positive cringe. I don't know, man. I probably should even rename it.
9 months since the post.
I just realized how cool it is to have Opera just with one feature destroying the competition. Because I feel like in this button world where I get to be like, oh, he said he said a curse word this many times. You literally can evaluate YouTube videos with my software and with Opera GX combined, man. You can do your YouTube authority stuff. Alright? Get on my level. I'm YouTube CEO, remember? Remember that one?
Or cringe sometimes.
You Laugh, You Lose is definitely a dumpster video. Brings back the memories, man. When I found a dumpster diver. Finding me in the dumpster. But I'm always in the dumpster. I cannot go into society anyways. Hoping that someone would find me, but someone like PewDiePie is way too deep in trash. Alright. So we're not watching You Laugh, You Lose anymore. That is eliminated. It's completely pointless. We're gonna get faster and faster. That's the whole point. And eventually, if we pick up enough speed, maybe we get there. Right now, what? It was 14. Now it's 20, and we're not even close in finishing. But this one is a little bit sketchy.
Every time, right?
Wow, they just found something really crazy. If you want socialism so badly, the first thing that's supposed to happen is children not supposed to pay for their meals at school. It's like the first thing. They take care of the children, dude. Indoctrinate children with socialism. Say it's socialism who paid for it. Where everyone has to pay maybe a little bit, but they get, well, they still kind of get to pick their food, but it's all free for everyone. I mean, like, rich kids have to pay for it beforehand for everyone else. I don't know, man. I don't know how exactly socialism is supposed to work, but that's the one, man. We found it, guys. We found the first move they have to make to bring back socialism to life. I'm sure it's pretty hard, but we need that one. It's just equalizing the stupid capitalism. So no one gets to flex of like, oh, look, I get to eat food and you get to not eat food. And you get to be unhappy at school. And stuff. I was like, oh man, that's some ass. That's some ass moment. I don't remember how I got through it. Sometimes I get money, sometimes I got nothing, bro. I just had to ignore all that stuff and not think about it at all. Sometimes there's just huge lines. There's so many problems just to fix the fucking cafeteria thing. But making it, like, free and making sure, like, there's already food on the table. You don't even have to pick. There's a lot of work that you could do just so there's no lines waiting to pick the food. Well, if you like what's on the table, you sit on the goddamn table. There's so many ways to fucking fix this. This is the absolutely way you start. So I guess PewDiePie gets another minus cringe point, because I really like the idea that he brings it up to begin with. But I get to build on top of that. Sure, PewDiePie, you give me a lot of cringe building blocks. Very good stuff. Very rare, though. Very rare. Also, probably Ken has to pitch in very hard on these things.
Bye-bye. It's all... I disavow all of this. This entire video. I disavow it. I hated it. I only did this to show what's wrong with the world. I don't know. Help me.
Juicy ending. Absolutely. But, yeah, it is what it is, but it isn't what it is, because damn, you're rich, you can figure it out yourself, man. But then you're gonna stop being relevant. Oh no. How complicated. I don't think it's that difficult. You gotta take reasonable breaks. And you're gotta try new things. That's not just reviewing Reddit all the time, which is 50% of the content, by the way. Just Reddit. Something I'm not even gonna use ever. So, I'm kind of creeped out by that idea. Yeah, but he asked for help, so that works for me.
Ken, when I don't know basic psychology, okay? So I might be speaking out of line here, but is shyness inherent in our genes? Or is it something that you just, like, develop?
Well, I think most things in your personality are things that get reinforced by, like...
No, it's, something you're born with, unfortunately. Everyone is born with personality. I don't know why. I don't know why people are born with personalities. But it just happens to be the case, and there's no way around it. You have to just figure out how to live with that, and maybe you get success with that. Or maybe you lose, if you're way too confused of how the world works. Wow, PewDiePie made it so far, he doesn't even understand. But I understand. Most people just don't care about this stuff, but now I have to learn, and I still don't get to be PewDiePie, alright, that easily anymore. Sucks to be me, I guess. Sucks to be shy. No, inherently, people are introverts or extroverts, and there's nothing you can do about it. Just inherently, and it's not better or worse, it's just a different strategy in life.
Well, that was some good cringe. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm cringing.
I kind of feel bad because I went in with this trying to be like, yeah, they're fine, but no, I hated it. If you're shy...
He hated the video. Like, that's fine if you hated the video. You don't have to project that. You can just improve it, which PewDiePie kind of did. It wasn't cringe in his world, but I mean, I didn't see cringe in either that much. As long as you make proper comments, or as long as you just try to make a video, whatever message it has. But, like, I hated it. It's like, well, you watched content. You came in blind. It's goddamn your fault that you hated it. You're not supposed to come in blind. You're supposed to understand what you're gonna watch to begin with. Oh, come in blind. Can you afford coming in blind as a big-ass YouTuber? Is that a thing you can do? I don't know, man. That's definitely cringe. I have to think about it, but, like, I don't think you can afford coming in blind. It's ridiculous. At this point, like, not only PewDiePie is just flowing by the wind, he's being carried by the wind. He doesn't even care anymore. He's just like a feather in the wind. It's like, oh, content everywhere. Everywhere I move is content. I don't care. I don't have to care anymore. There's no pressure for me. I have millions of subscribers. Why should I care, man? And we're all sucked into this black hole, and YouTube is a shithole as it's supposed to be eventually, basically. And now I have to fix that shit as the CEO, man. Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's finish. Well, round 3 is done. Let's go to round 4. Before I go into the round 4, it is quite interesting to talk about the being shy phenomenon and why people are shy. Why would you choose to ever be an introvert? As an introvert, what is that superpower, by the way? How do I describe it? As an introvert, I have infinite possibilities of influencing people. As long as they don't have power over me. As long as they have power over me, the moment they have power over me, they can just press a button. I'm banned, I'm blocked, I'm removed, rejected, just completely destroyed. Alright? That's their choice of combating influence that introverts have. And this is the reason why we're shy, because we're just gonna get beaten up the moment we even start fucking talking. The moment we're just, you know, start influencing people because, oh no, extroverts supposed to rule the world or whatever. We're lucky we have internet. Alright, we fucking lucky in this case. But as far as it goes, technically, Pewdiepie is not supposed to be an introvert. So it still confuses me of like, what's going on. There's probably the second layer where you develop shyness or something. Where you're just way too powerful. So everything you do just kind of freezes you. I don't know. At first, because extrovert and introvert is a weird one, especially like if you like a nerdy personality, you can still be an extrovert and be very nerdy. And this stuff is still very confusing to me. So I don't want to even try to explain it, but that's the idea. It's like, if you very introverted, you have crazy ability to influence people, you're way smart, you have ability to convince them to do things, but someone with power comes in, presses one button, you're donezo. Oh wow. Because they wanted power for themselves. And it happens all the time. And it breaks me all the time. And it's like, oh, so all I have to do is pick up my baseball bat and start smashing computers that people have. Alright. Just start invading their homes and asking for a penny. But actually just stealing everything. Oh, that's real power, yeah. I can do that one too. But yeah, the reality is because of the internet, because you can just be a shadow person and run around really fast. You don't need to have big muscles or whatever, you just have to act smart. And you just press one button in their fucking actual system. You just do one thing and they just break immediately. Because they have been neglecting you, they have been bullying you, and now you just press one button, they just fall apart. And it's the most TikTok-y thing I could possibly do to people. I can't wait to make TikToks about it, basically. Of just annihilating humanity by pressing their little buttons that they have. Because I can psychologically just annihilate humanity. That's how much power I feel I have now. I'm just a little bit, shy because, I don't want to hurt too many people. But it's like at some point, like, you fucking deserve it. At some point, you fucking deserve it, bro. I have a feeling that Pewdiepie is just lying about his shyness. He has a girlfriend, he has everything pretty much, like, established. And it's like, it makes no sense that he's like, oh, shy. But technically, like, Taylor Swift is also in that shy extrovert category. Well, yes, everyone technically is shy whenever they start a new thing. They don't want to be in the spotlight. It's just sometimes the spotlight just comes to them very early, but it's still, it's how you use that spotlight. Do you pretend to be shy, or do you pretend to be, that you don't give a fuck? And that it's a big fucking difference. What Pewdiepie does not understand, technically, is again, everyone is technically shy. They don't fucking they don't upload videos on YouTube. And then you would see the actual difference between an extrovert and introvert. And everyone should kind of do that. And at the same time, it's like, I don't actually know what the difference it is between introvert and extrovert in terms of TikTok videos. I don't see the difference yet. So I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about still. I still don't know. There's still so much to learn. Yeah, I have no idea. I guess introverts would, like, not do anything crazy whatsoever, but you just don't know. You just don't know what they're capable of. I forgot that red, now that it's bread for techno bread, it's also kind of a symbol to YouTube, but we don't talk about Bruno. But I can talk about YouTube Rewind a little bit and bring back that thing. The 2012, because it belongs to Taylor. I gave it to her, basically. Or tried to. By all means necessary. It was very difficult, because she's not in it, you know? I think I figured out the idea behind introverts and extroverts in this case, where Taylor Swift and PewDiePie are extroverts, but it's weird, right? So there's probably a difference between women and men in this case. And PewDiePie is an extrovert, not an introvert. He can say, I'm shy so many times, but that's not really the case. It's just the way you do things is over the internet, and it's still pretty big deal. So with PewDiePie, he's not making original content, basically. Introverts would never really just do whatever society does and just follow the trends or whatever. It would never be the case. It's very hard for them to do something like that. They want to express themselves. They want to do what they like, not what society likes. They don't want to just sit around and react to things. That's the difference. All right, shyness can actually make you get you confused of what extrovert and introvert actually means. Both people are shy. It's just extroverts can hide that for a certain amount of time, because their goals are very quick on claiming, you know, power. It's like they see something, they have to do something about it. They can't wait, because they know they're just gonna lose if they wait. They want to be first, they want to be fast, they want to be reactive, and introverts want to, you know, claim in the late game. They want to win the late game where they get to have the thing later on. But for me, it feels like I'm losing everything all the time, and it just makes me so frustrated. Where is the late game, guys? But technically, I'm getting faster and faster and faster and faster because I have been suppressed so long. My late game is gonna be pretty spectacular for an introvert. So yeah, PewDiePie not only his extrovert was able to be fast, same goes with Mr. Beast. He's super fast and takes over YouTube. Technically, again, probably not a coincidence that both of them are extroverts in a way. But at the same time, they try to be relatable. They try to say, oh, I was introvert, I was shy, I was stuck in my room. Being stuck in a room is just a thing that happens to people. All right, it can happen to everyone. Doesn't mean anything. I had friends back in the day. Does that make me an extrovert? I was kind of a leader. I was making up games, but we were playing my games. You know, I wasn't just doing random things and being the leader because I happen to want to do those random things way more. I had to come up with my games, otherwise we would be fucking bored. You know, an extrovert would be like, oh, let's go drink and have a party. But I was a leader in terms of, I just made games. I was very fucking, we played very innocent things, basically, as kids. And I had friends. And that does not make me an extrovert, unfortunately. Just because I was able to tame them or whatever, or influence them. Eventually we split apart anyways. And in Taylor's case, because she's a woman, I think it's a little bit weirder. You would think like, oh, does this original content still apply? Because if Pewdiepie is not making original content, and he never did, he just played games and he reacts to things. It's like, everyone can do that technically. He just did things faster, you know. He just did more of those things and organized everything. But that doesn't make him introvert because he never really wanted to express anything or educate people to begin with. He just wants to be first and faster and more reactive. And gather all this power really quickly. And now, oh, now you have to retire because you're going to lose the end game. You feel the pressure. Japan just sucked him in, so he would be protected in Japan or whatever. Sounds like a pan to me. You're still gonna be cooked, Mr. Pewdiepie. Or Mr. Pie at this point. What else am I gonna cook? But anyways. Yeah, it's quite fascinating, right? It is very fascinating how everything just fits together. So with Taylor, she's an extrovert too. But it's not an introvert thing to make original music, unfortunately. An introvert thing is to make very good music. Alright? And Taylor does not fucking know how to do that one, unfortunately. Because all she wants to do is express her feelings, just looks inside and is like, how do I vomit my feelings onto other people? While introverts are actually more empathetic and they actually care about other people's feelings because they're more sensitive. They don't want to just vomit feelings onto other people. It's like, oh, I break up with this dude and this dude did that and this is how I felt. And they just cry about it a little bit. It's like, wow, do you understand me now? Yeah, that's Taylor right there. I figured it out. What do I do with that figuration? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Cry about it. Because I'm an introvert, man. I can't express myself properly. No, I don't know, bro. I just at least figure out I feel good about it. Because, yeah, Pewdiepie just dropped me a doozy puzzle and, wow, there is actually a solution to that. Original content. Isn't that cool, Pewdiepie? We figure out another flaw that you have by being an extrovert. And not even figuring out that you're being an extrovert. No one has infinite amount of courage. You can say you're shy to some extent, but it's like, what does that mean? Is the amount of things you do that... Because if you're doing new things, you're gonna be more shy than other people. You're gonna be more suppressed if you becoming a YouTuber when it's not cool to be a YouTuber, but you're just kind of running out of options or whatever. Like, of course you're going to be shy. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're in a new territory completely. So being shy does not determine whether you're going to be, whether you're an extrovert or introvert. That is kind of not related. It's just extroverts kind of are capable of hiding shyness for a certain amount of time. Because they have to hide every single flaw for a certain amount of time that they have. They have to hide everything. But it's just, that's the idea. The real question is like how Pewdiepie made it for so long. How is he able to hide it for... I still cannot defeat him. I'm still scared that all of this effort, we're still gonna fucking lose. The second battle, the second Powerpuff Girl, eliminated. God damn it, Taylor. That is so funny. This girl right there. The stupid Sabrina Carpenter friend. I still don't know her name. I just know her face very well. I guess that's another sponsor if we need one. No, Sabrina, I mean, not her. Get out of here. Yeah, but every single time I solve a problem, it's like, wait, but I said Mr. Beast is also an extrovert. And he kind of makes original content. What is going on? Is he, though? Is he making original content? Or just trying to squeeze the idea of a lottery, of winning a game, of winning money? Is it original content to just do a very, very similar thing over and over again? Now he has to fucking really scratch his head and try and figure out. And now I think just Mr. Beast Empire just falling down is... I don't see his content that often as I would like to. Like, he barely shows up, and that most of the time is just like underwhelming video. And also now people are getting angry for no reason at the same time. I know what's going on. We're just bored now. We don't know what to do. The moment we see Mr. Beast is like, oh, welcome back, please entertain. Oh, now I have to go to Twitter and shit on someone's face because I'm bored now. I thought Mr. Beast is going to entertain me for 10 hours. And it will, as long as I shit in people's mouths. I mean, it's a weird one. That's what it's a different case. I don't know how to break it down. We shouldn't care that much. It's a good place to start, though. Talking about original content, man, and how Mr. Beast still doesn't feel that original to me. He can build a game show, but is that cool? Is that interesting? Is that expressive in any way? I don't see it, man. I don't see nothing, bro. I'll tell you another thought. We should end the discussion by now, but like, again, Mr. Beast might generate ideas and it feels original, but it literally has nothing within, no meaning whatsoever. Just like, oh, let's do this thing because it's so cool, and people will want to click on that thing. See, it's very surface levels. Like, how do I bait people to click in my video to watch the retention thing? Because it definitely has no meaning, so it has to just keep the audience in for no reason. That's another thing that makes it not original, because it has no substance. Besides that it keeps retention and it entertains people. It's a very different thing, but it's still probably the divider is the original content and the definition of what original content actually means. That separates introverts and extroverts. That's my best clue so far. I can explain it very quickly why this is the divider. So, introverts not only want to be smart and express themselves, but they kind of willing to take a little bit of a time to invent something new or invent themselves, basically, or just find very, very interesting things. They just feel like they have time to do that. It's just a feeling, and it, you know, you can't help it, you can't change who you are. It's just a feeling you have. Well, extroverts are always, like, technically on fire. They're always self-destructive. They just have to quickly do something, so they just pick up unoriginal ideas as the way to go. Unoriginal goals either, like, it doesn't matter to them. They just have to do things fast, better than everyone else. They're more competitive in a way, but you know, I don't want to talk too much because it will be wrong. But yeah, the original part does make sense now, because on one side, introverts do have time for original content, and extroverts don't bother, because it's way too complicated anyways. Looks like this is gonna be just a 5-round thing, and we'll have to wrap it up. It's possible that we did some damage, 1 year of damage. That would be fantastic. Still disappointing though. I don't know. We have to do very good on this one. Like 50 videos, it's impossible. Impossible. We lost, as always. Funny enough, Tiffany, same personality as Taylor. A lot of subs too, but we have covers. We need more power if we want even a chance to make a dent in PewDiePie's career. I'm scared, so we have to throw everything in there. I have an idea, guys. Maybe this is not over yet. And maybe it's gonna be 4 rounds because I like 2 hours exactly, but how about 7 days. An extra challenge. Wait 7 days. See what happens. Who grows faster? Just leave this button. This battle button, just let's leave it. But who grows faster? I'll give PewDiePie 2 hours every single day. I'll spend 2 hours every single day, but Taylor Swift is just gonna be in the air. I will not even touch Taylor Swift music, potentially. Maybe once or twice. Whenever I feel like it. For real, whenever I feel like it. Whenever she calls me, technically. So I wanna see what happens. Who has the control? Even if I force PewDiePie in my daily routine, will Taylor still have the control over all? Because that shit matters too. And potentially if I will be able to recalculate something else entirely. I want to give myself some time to think. And Taylor has a very interesting name too. So, the challenge is not over yet. I'm dying. If I lose this, I don't know, man. I will lose faith in humanity that I have created and taken over. But I will lose faith in it. That sucks, man. I don't want to lose this one. I'll do whatever it takes. Every single weapon I can come up with. So that one's pretty weird, right? But like Taylor is so bonded with everything, now I'll be able to explore her world and slowly just grow her indirectly almost. It's just some weird shit, bro. Weird shit. So in 7 days, I'll give myself a lot more time. Because this is way too intense and makes no fucking sense that I can do this in just 1 day with a few rounds of... no, it's a long-ass battle. It's a fucking war out here. The funny thing is, I literally said, just you wait. And I didn't fucking wait. I didn't wait. We have to wait. See what happens.
Videos for
he
10
got
years,
exposed. Exposed, man.
Have I, honestly, I don't even like pie. I don't know what to tell you guys. My whole life is a lie. Okay, I'm not even Felix Kjellberg. I'm Bing Bong.
Bing Bong, let's go. He's a Bing Bong. I like to call him Pewdiepie, but that's just me. This is so annoying because Taylor is literally December 13, I believe. Same year, same age. Congratulations, PewDiePie. We found a match to battle. For battle, guys.
It has changed over the years. This is so... I didn't expect nice ones. I'm over 40 years old. Let's go.
Over not 40 years old.
PewDiePie can be very controversial.
Level 5.
He's not a Nazi or racist. Thank you. I'm glad we settled that. We squashed that once and for all.
Yeah, 5,000. You might ask yourself, why he has cat ears, and then he doesn't. Well, if you click on this video, he gets pissed off for getting rid of them, and then just strips them off. Eventually, I need to capture that.
No more cat ears. Is this what you want?
Let's go, baby.
Hey, if you're an introvert, people like you. Don't worry about it. It's alright.
Yeah, he says he's an introvert, or so he thinks that way. Again, it's hard to tell, man. There's probably some more spice to it, you know, like the school days, who gets to be an extrovert? But like, it's complicated. I'm not convinced that he's introvert anymore. Alright?
Oh my god. Oh! Oh, cool! Whoa, it's so wide! Hey, Terraria!
Well, I'm glad PewDiePie likes it, because I wouldn't. I would just be dead inside. I was like, wow. You found your passion. Produce meaningless, even more meaningless things than PewDiePie videos. One-upped PewDiePie, somehow. Just because it looks cool doesn't mean it means anything whatsoever besides someone wasting their time. You know? And in the end, it's like, oh, look, many people will see this, and no, it still means absolutely nothing. Sometimes it doesn't matter how many people see it, to be honest. That's the crazy part.
Oh my god. Shout out to...
Shout out to, oh my god, his name sucks balls and he's a fucking artist. I would fucking die inside, dude. Seeing this shit. And it's not just that. He made like an introduction, an animation to the fucking thing, trying to get to Levi, and being disappointed and dead inside. And it's like, fuck that shit. This is not what you should be doing in life. Fucking worshipping PewDiePie. Till the day you die. What? Fix your fucking name.
Ah, caught you. You're using.
Yeah, it's not working out this way, clearly. 3 videos, guys. I watched 3 videos, because PewDiePie is on the roll, 300, and also I'm kind of clicking it while I watch his videos, which is illegal. But I'm cringing a little bit harder, maybe. It sucks, man. It sucks. Well, I'll keep it in the background for 7 days. We'll cook the pie and see what happens. Maybe that's the only answer I really have, is the overtime idea. Of course, if I stare at a dude, he's gonna intimidate me. So you just have to look away for most of the day. Just look at him for 2 hours and look away and see what effect it does on me, or maybe I'll come up with some more stuff. But other than that, this video is over. We kind of getting our ass kicked, as always, and bye. See you next time. I'm scared, but there's always a chance, and that's what I fight for in the end. I love that stuff. Bye!